We're softening tension and tightness in our body from pushing our body physically to our limits and maybe beyond, so that we have a lot of pain. This is what we use to soften that and let go of all of that pain. Let me know how it works for you. Okay, we're going to start with ladder 67, which is on the very outside corner of the toenail, the pinky. This is called reaching yin. So we're going to get on the corner and put our fingernail into that. Reaching yin, this is the point that they use for turning breech babies. So it has a lot to do with getting everything going in the right direction, in the right order. And it's reaching because it's used for when you've reached your limit and you're ready to throw in the towel. But wherever we are, we want to be going in the right direction, getting everything aligned up for the greatest ease of movement. I'm going to show you both points from the ankle bone to the second knuckle at the edge of the Achilles tendon. That's kidney 7. Straight behind is kidney 3. So we're going to do those. We're going to start with kidney 3. Thumbs in behind the ankle bone. This is called greater mountain stream. And anytime they use great or supreme, they are referring to spiritual level. And the mountain stream is clear and crisp and clean. They say that this point has the capacity to wash away the pollution of the mind and cleanse those things that would cloud and compromise the clear perception and brilliance of spirit. And then kidney 7, up just a little bit on the ankle. This is called recover flow, and they refer to the way as the Tao Te Ching, the way of integrity. And so this brings us back to our spiritual way, the way of integrity. And I was taught that integrity means being consistent with what you speak, your actions, and your thoughts. Then we're going to do a couple liver points. Liver 3 is between the first and second toe. You slide up until you kind of bump into the bones right there. And so we'll hit both of those. Liver 3 is called great surge or supreme rushing. And it's a source point for liver, so it acts as a battery charger for that energy. And that energy in liver is to create a structure to win, to succeed. They say if our wood energy is healthy, everything shows up exactly on time, exactly in the right amount for what we need. Almost like a blessed life. Seems like it couldn't hurt to give that a little energy. Liver 4 is called, it's right inside that tendon there, hook right in there at the ankle bone. And this is called middle mound or middle seal. It's all about getting a higher perspective. So a mound, we climb up to get a better view, or the symbolism of a seal or a stamp. If we go into the store and we care about how our food is grown and raised, we look for that stamp called organic, and it gives us some indication that there's a certain standard being held to that. And so this elevates our ability to perceive the signs and the symbols in life that guide us to moving towards what we need. And then there's 2 points on the hand. If you feel down the side of your wrist, you'll feel a bump there. So right there's the bump. On this side is small intestine 4, and on this side is heart 7. So you're on your wrist crease, pinky side. If we are doing one side at a time, generally you do the left side first. This is my left side, and then switch to the right side. And we can hold those at the same time and just massage. These are the source points for heart and small intestine, which is your heart desire, which should be the focus and the center of our life, and our gut intuition. Heart 7 is called Spirit Gate, and it's used for any types of anxiety or heart problems. I've used it to lower blood pressure, just a matter of seconds. So same positioning. And these are wide acting points. So there are points that are called local points, and all points are local. So these are good for your wrist and the entire channel, which goes up through the shoulder, but they also have a more systemic effect, calming the spirit, calming the heart, deepening the wisdom of that gut intuition, things that are all very helpful and useful to being and living healthy. This is also a very common combination. It's using bladder 2 right in the corners of the kind of right up by your eyebrows. Right between your eyebrows is a point called yin tong, and so you can make a little triangle. Give that a little massage and stimulation, and then give it a little stretch. So put a little pressure up and kind of move while you've got that pressure in there. And then the governing vessel meridian goes up and over through the center of the spine all the way down to your tailbone. And so there's a few ways that we can activate that meridian without trying to touch it through our movement. Our thoracic rotations from the knees. We can bring our hand up like this and rotate as far as you can go. You can also do it with your arm in the small of your back. And then if you have a foam roller, and just roll right next to the shoulder blade. There's a lot of very powerful points there. So be sure to try to get some pressure along the sides of the shoulder blades. And then child's pose to upward dog. So we want to get as much arm extension as we can with this. So we're going to push our chest down to the floor. But so you can feel that extension in your upper back. And then you come up to upward dog. Get as much extension as you can. Head to. Wiggle a little bit. Feel all those points next to the sacrum. Also some very powerful points. And if an exercise feels bad, let me know and we will make an alteration. There's always easier progressions to get the same or similar work done at a lesser intensity. Move in, pushing through those shoulders, pushing into the floor. And just finish out with about 10 of those. And that would be my daily routine recommendation